Let's get it big on. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a weird one. Jack is on the move. I'm in not my room because my brother has taken over mine. Yeah, typical bullshit.
Is he gaming?
Yeah, he is gaming. But yeah,
do you get this in Australia, bro?
What, bro? What is that? Is that birds? We don't have birds here.
Bird.
Oh, bro, can't wait to see birds over there, bro.
Who's the fit birds, bro?
No, yeah. Bro, not fit, bro. You can't say fit anymore, bro. You're out of Australia, bro. Lang. She's Lang.
Oh, yeah, Peng. No,
yeah. Peng or Lang, you know? Langers. She's a Langers, yeah.
Langers. Do you know what's weird? When I first heard the word Peng, I automatically thought it would mean ugly, not like nice.
Yeah, Peng kind of sounds like, you know, like...
Is that... Because if from what I know, Peng was like she smelt, like, or someone smelt.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know.
That's what I thought it would have meant. So, like, when people started saying it was nice, I was like, okay, interesting. Yes. I'll add that one to the vocabulary.
I don't know.
That's another thing to stay hip.
Oh, the kids are saying this one? I honestly thought it was someone's last name. I was like, oh, it's a Chinese person? Peng? I was like, okay.
Racist.
Why are we all being racist? These whites aren't Peng. What are you talking about?
No. But I don't even know what I'm walking around at the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we should probably let the audience know what's going on. Jack is not in Australia any longer. Jack is currently in the U to the K.
Yes, Brentford rep. I'm gonna out it because I'm not going to be here very long.
Brentford, bro. The reason I know we haven't mentioned too much to you guys, but I feel a need to say it now. But Jack has moved to the UK to play for Brentford.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see me this weekend.
Yeah,
I'll be at whatever stadium. I don't know the name of the stadium. We'll get in trouble
Brentford
saying that.
Stadium.
Brentford. But I'll be there this weekend.
Dude, Lang Stadium.
Dude, I've since I've arrived, I've tried to get tickets for any game any Arsenal game, and it's impossible.
Impossible, right?
We're too good now. We're too good.
What's the resale value like?
If I buy a ticket for the game tomorrow, it's like gonna cost me a minimum of like £300.
Fuck.
From like resellers. But if I could buy the Euro, because we're in the Europa League.
Yep.
Oh shit, I might even have to be down here, you know. But anyway, I've got that game that I can buy for like £70 if I want to, like next week. Yep. But I don't really want to, you know. So I want a Premier League game.
Yeah, and I mean, you probably wouldn't want to buy if you're gonna waste that much money on a game. You may as well wait for like an important game.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much waiting now because to do it you have to become a member, and then like you have to be like the first one on the website as well. So right. I'm now a member of Arsenal, and now I have to be the first on a website. So
memberships
they release memberships cost £34 a year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, which is fucking ridiculous.
That's not too bad.
So like, I have to be a member to even buy tickets.
Wow.
Then, the tickets also cost money. So it's
but I'm guessing that's for the sake of scalpers, so to make sure that random people aren't just buying like heaps and heaps.
Well, they can still do though. Like, they still hand up.
Well, I know, but I'm saying at least that way they can track you because you're a member, and if you want to be a member, you have to probably give you a real name and all that shit. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so it's been a wild couple of days, right? It's been a wild couple of days.
Yeah, I can imagine. Do you feel settled in yet? You feel like it's real yet?
Yeah. I like it's definitely real. Like I'm definitely used to it already. Like the problem for me is like it's kind of the jet lag of it because
you sleep.
I just can't fall. Every time it hits 8 p.m. I fall asleep, bro. I'm
really,
and like yeah, dude. Like, and then I wake up at like 4 a.m. and then like I can't help it because I'm just so awake.
Right. You're awake by then.
And, I can't get out of that schedule at the moment. So that's the biggest problem I'd say at the moment. So every time it gets to like 7 o'clock, I'm like telling myself, "Come on, just stay awake, just do it."
You gotta bring some of the Australian culture with you there. You gotta take a Dexy. You can take
Oh,
Dixie
yeah.
and stay out.
Yeah.
Stay
Do
out
some
for a bit,
studying.
and then that will fix your schedule.
Yeah, that's true. I've got to think about the Australian in me.
Yeah, bro.
And, like,
You can't, mate. You can't just, mate. You can't leave. It doesn't leave you. It stays with you forever.
it's also interesting hearing people talk. Like we got off the fucking plane, right? And I'm at the taxi rank, and which I'm just trying to find fucking where I can buy like any like Uber or whatever, do whatever I need to get to where I need to be. And we get there, right, and this guy goes, "Oh, like how much to like?" I think the place was called like Lenzie or something. Like he was trying to get to, and he goes, "Oh, how much for a cab for Lenzie?" And he goes, and someone else goes, 47 quid. And he goes, 47 quid, bruv. It's just round the corner. That was my first interaction of like a real fake accent. And I just turned around and I was kind of like laughing. But, I was kind of like a little bit laughing, but then I just realized that's everyone here. And then like, I couldn't like actually laugh at this guy's voice.
Yeah. Well, that's actually what I want to ask next. Has anyone approached you or said anything to you about your Australian accent?
No, not yet. No one said anything to me. I think in London it's kind of normal because like everyone here is from somewhere. Like
Yeah,
not really that like because I've been on a lot of buses so far. Like the weirder things have probably been like schoolgirls because it's like they're so British. They're like and it's just like everything's like that. Like
yeah. I know what you mean. Kind of weird that you're looking at schoolgirls, but that's I mean that's another talk. It's another subject.
I mean.
Yeah, out of all the things that you could have mentioned, you were like schoolgirls at a bus. I'm like, oh.
Why do you think I've been catching the bus, bro?
Yeah, I meant school as in college, like college bus.
I'm gonna sit here now. But also my fingers. I've realized I've got my mum's circulation, and my fingers just freeze, man. My fingers.
Why don't you buy gloves?
I forgot them just then, but like I bought some because I needed them. I've got like these insulated ones now.
The woolly ones. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been interesting. So like, okay, I'll give you this story.
Tell the story. Yeah.
2 days ago, essentially. This is just mental. It's a good introduction to being in London. I'll tell you what happened because there's no real way of leading up to it without just telling you what happened. Otherwise, because you'll get this of it in the first place. But I literally shit myself.
Oh my god! Yeah, I already kind of know where this is going. All right, go.
Dude, it was mental. But like, so this one morning we were gonna go down to the shops just to try and find out like where we have to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to get down to like a Primark and just a Asda, I think was what we're looking for. And the furthest one is like a 40-minute walk away. And we stopped off in the morning and got some Greggs, which is like a sausage, like little bakery sausages and shit like that.
Yeah.
Got that. Got a hot chocolate and like a sausage roll and shit, right? And off we went on our way. And like 20 minutes into the walk, I'm like, fuck, this is like dreadful. Like I'm needing shit here. Like this isn't. I'm not gonna make it. But I'm halfway through to my destination, so I'm like, I can't go back. And I googled where the nearest toilets were, and it was at the destination where we were going. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking have to like steady on this walk,
dude.
Walk this out, right?
Fuck.
And so we keep walking, and then we're seeing I'm looking into all these shops trying to find toilets and like trying to find shit, right? And it's nothing's popping up with a toilet, and it's pretty early, so like all the food places haven't really opened up. Yeah. So but yeah, we got probably about 5 minutes away from my destination, and it hit boiling point. And I needed shit, and it.
Damn, bro.
But this right. There's like this alleyway, so I ran down this alleyway. And there was cars parked in it. There were still cars, so there was like a car park, and like I just fucking.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Dropped. Oh, honestly, one of the biggest shits I've ever done in my life. I can't even lie. I'm almost afraid now because there's people walking past. but one of the biggest shits I've ever done in my life behind this person's car. I feel so bad for the person's car, by the way. Like it's fucking, it was a mess. Like I didn't get anything on the car, but
Right.
because it was like it was quite sloppy. It wasn't the most
Yeah,
consistent or shit.
explosive. Yeah.
It went everywhere. It was like all on my pants and shit. And like, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm still so far away from home. What the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I smell. Like, I smell.
Oh
Like,
my god. Yeah, because you don't have much to wipe with either. Yeah.
Nothing. So I used my socks to wipe what I could off. So I took my shoes off, used my socks and chucked them out and went barefoot in my shoes. And
Gross.
and I ditched the location. So I ditched the underwear, ditched everything. Like, so I was just going
Yeah,
free balling.
yeah.
Dashed out of that location. Couldn't tell you where that is now, just due to it didn't actually happen. Reasons it's all fake. It was a joke. But
God.
but then so yeah, I was walking around free balling, and I sent someone to Primark to get me some spare undies.
Yeah.
And I was like hiding in this like little construction corner, like where like no one could see me. And
Yeah.
then essentially I waited to get the undies, ran into Starbucks, like because luckily I had my coat on now, which I have on, which is like really long, so it covered everything that I was like wearing. But essentially like by the time I got like back home, or actually realistically it was just in Primark. By the time I got out there, like the jeans I was wearing ruined. I ruined it. It was just smudged all like as well. Like it was
Oh, gross. Oh.
so like it was like, so where you can see here, like you see my crotch.
Oh
Just
my
all here, like
god.
all like,
No.
but I was, yeah. So I was so lucky because like this coat covers it all.
Oh, that's
But honestly, dude,
oh
it was just the
god.
worst experience ever. Hey, it was like my second day here. Uh, and it was,
What a way to christen the place, bro.
dude, honestly, I can't, like, I've never experienced something like it. Like the moment where it was coming out of my pants, I can't describe the shame I felt.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I
you're
mean?
outside and you don't know if someone's gonna pop up and be like, "What the fuck are you doing
Honestly,
behind my car?"
I'm going to be honest right now. Like, I'll flip. I can't flip the camera. I can't this way. Where do I fucking flip this? There we go. I won't even lie. It was probably something like that, right? That busyness in terms of those blocks that I sat in front of.
Oh my god.
But like, I don't think anyone was looking out. I scanned quickly, but like, it didn't matter. Even if someone was watching me,
Well, once you start, you don't give. Once you start, it's like it's over. Like even if fucking God came down and was like, "Stop," he'd be like, "Let me just finish, bro."
Yeah, it's just like, dude, come
just
on,
let me. He's like, "You want to go to heaven or you want to go to hell?" If you keep
don't you see I'm in
shitting,
trouble here?
man, you know what? I call the devil after 5 minutes because I got to finish by then.
Don't you see I'm busy,
bro?
Don't you see
Yeah,
that?
fucking idiot. Why did you make these
struggling here?
Why did you make my intestines do this, you fucking dumb cunt?
So from now on, I've decided absolutely no more dairy. I've learned my lesson.
Right.
I'm no more dairy. No more hot chocolates in the morning from Greg's. No more milk. No more of any of this.
That's wild because I've kind of made a similar I guess change in my life. I don't know if I said it. Well, I mean, me and you did do a podcast, which we supposedly recorded to only find out that you didn't press the record button properly and it wasn't recording. So I don't know if I said this on the previous podcast or if I said it at all, but I did go on a mini holiday with my family. And during that time, we had a few drinks on one of the nights on the Saturday. And it was only a few drinks. I didn't have too much. Like I've had way more before, you know. But I woke up the next morning and I was vomiting, consistently, continuously, until I legitimately was like vomiting blood. And I was like, "Holy shit!" Like I can't believe that like alcohol has fucked with me that badly, you know. And obviously, it's a combination of other things. Like I wasn't eating well enough. We were on holiday as well, so it was kind of like I don't know. It was different. But anyways, my mom like later on comes into my room and she's like, "Why do you do to yourself? Why do you do this to yourself?" And I'm like, What do I do to myself? Like what? I try to enjoy myself by having 6 drinks and then wake up the next morning and want to die. I don't do this to myself. Like I didn't mean to. Like I've had way more drinks than that before, and I've woken up the next morning fine. It just, I don't know. Anyways, she comes and tells me that after like 25 years of my fucking life, no one ever told me, but my granddad from my dad's side is apparently allergic to alcohol. So that probably goes to show why, like, what's happening to me and why, as I age, it gets worse and worse. Is clearly because like whatever's in me is reacting to it. So you're lactose intolerant. I lack alcohol. You know, that's what I am.
Do you know what you're commonly known as?
I'm a lackaholic.
You're commonly known as just a bitch. You're just commonly known as a bitch.
Nah, bro, there's a different word for it now. It's a lackaholic. Okay, you know,
Okay.
like, yeah. So that and another thing is like when you go on holidays with your family, you learn that like everyone has a different definition of what a holiday is.
Yeah.
And you don't realize that until you get there. And the thing is like, for me, what a holiday means is like, all right, a holiday for me is like we're in a different place where I don't know anything, but that doesn't mean I really care. Like I don't mind visiting and seeing things, but to me, my holiday is you sit me the fuck away from my normal life and you just let me breathe. You know what I mean? I don't want to think about work. I don't want to think about anything. I just want to lay there or chill there and just do nothing, you know? While other people, you know, they want to rock up, they want to fucking do their thing, they want to see shit, you know? Oh, is it snowing there?
No.
Yeah, so basically I learned that everyone has a different definition of a holiday and it clashes. It fucking definitely clashes. And one person's like, "Well, we want to stay here longer, check this out." And then I'm like, I just want to fucking go home. Just want to fucking chill.
Yeah.
I want to think about anyone or anything, and then spend time with this, do this, and it's like I don't want to. Like that's the
I think
point of
it
the holiday.
depends. It depends. It depends on as well, like where you go.
Well, yeah,
So
because okay,
this is a big thing, but
if we go to fucking Budapest or something and I haven't visited most of it, fuck yeah, I'll go around. But if we're in
yeah,
like fucking somewhere else in WA, I really like it. What we went to fucking Margaret River. There's like a few things to see around there and within the area, but like majority of that trip is like I see most of this shit in like the fucking smaller towns in Perth. You know, if I go to Midland, it looks like fucking Margaret River. You know, same old shit. But yeah,
no, I get you. I agree with you as well. Like
so I
those
learned
type of
so I
trips are
learned a
boring as
few things.
batshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, about your family members. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, I learned about myself, and then I also learned about just like, just next time I go on holidays, at least I'm more aware. You know what I mean? Like before, I would always be like, oh, everyone's got the same idea. Everyone wants to just relax and chill, but it's not the case.
It's never that easy, bro. It's never that easy.
No.
Yeah, holidays are a strange one, man, because you go on holiday and you see like I'd say about 80% of the people, if you're like surrounded by tourists. I compare it to probably like theme parks really well, right?
Yeah.
You go to theme park, right, and you see like 80% of families, they're having like the time of their lives and like enjoying themselves, same as holiday, and then the other 20% are hanging on for a thread.
Yeah. You're like you're one push away from turning the whole family around and going back home. Yeah, 100%.
And it's just I quite enjoy sometimes just watching like families
Yeah,
on like
people snap
holidays
at
who are
each
clearly
other.
on holidays, or like people who are in like
Dude,
especially theme parks. It's so fun.
I
Like
have,
family like getting their kids in line.
I think every holiday that I've gone to with
You're
either,
always the family on thread.
yeah, I'm the one that's about to snap. I'm the one that's like this close to the edge. And they were like, why are you so tense? And it's like, because it's like, it's not even family ones. I swear to God, it's like every holiday I've been to with friends, with family, and with girlfriends, all of them are the same to me. All of them is like, at first few days, I'm enjoying the walking around, doing all this, and people planning the fucking days out. But on like the third or fourth day, if we're still there, I'm snapping. I'll snap at least
Yeah,
once. I'll fucking
the problem
explode.
is if it becomes too much, it becomes too much. Like of like the
But that's what I'm
touristy
saying. It's
vibes.
no longer a
Yeah.
holiday. It's a fucking. It's basically a fucking orientation. It's an orientation trip.
Yeah, no, I get you. But it's tough. Like that's why holidays can be too long as well. That's
Yeah.
why, like me, like right now, like I've tried my best. Like honestly, I've tried not to go like sightseeing and shit and doing shit
Yeah.
because, like,
Because you're
first
gonna
of
be
all,
living here.
I'm gonna be in
Yeah.
London for fucking like I'm gonna be in Europe forever. So like I don't really have to worry about going to see shit because it's like it's not gonna go away.
Right.
So
Right. Well,
so
it might go
I've
away
tried my best just to.
if Russia starts bombing everything, but we'll see.
That's true. That's true. I've got to be careful of them fellas over there. We did fly over like we didn't fly over Russia. We flew over like all the stands, you know, all like
Oh yeah.
Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, all the stands,
Yeah,
all
but
the
they don't have
Russian stands.
missiles. You know, they have goats. You know, they've got just goats and guys that wrestle bears. They can't throw them that up high. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I wasn't scared of them.
yeah,
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah.
fine. You'll be fine with them.
Have you? Because you said obviously you're flying over what May? You said.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what the flight times of like that flight is? Are
I
you going
don't
straight?
actually
Is it
know.
drop offs or like is it like?
Well, no, because I think I think it's one. I think it's one stop, and I think it's Qatar.
Okay, that's honestly, I reckon
Oh,
that's
bro,
better than what we had.
oh yeah, no shit, bro. I'm living the fucking lavish life. Look at me. That's why I'm growing out my beard. So by the time I get there, I can like persuade some people into bad stuff.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
we
can.
stayed in Hong Kong. We stayed in Hong Kong for a total of 50 minutes, and
Yeah.
it was honestly hilarious. Like we got off the
Hong
train
Kong's
at
safe
about
though, because
we got off the
Hong Kong is, I think, still under the British Empire's jurisdiction or within that kind of range. Like Hong Kong is still like a westernized part of China. It's not
yeah
like Shanghai.
yeah. But like it was weird when we got off. It was like because obviously 50 minutes is like you don't have enough time to get from your next plane to next. There was just people at the end of our plane being like Heathrow, 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 and like just like people boarding straight to Heathrow, and there's like 12 of us on the first plane that are going straight to Heathrow.
Yeah.
So he got all those 12 people together, and he goes, "Okay, everybody, big airports. If you get lost, don't." And he just walked off and he just held his fucking sign up behind him and walked as fast as he could through fucking all this shit. And we were like following him with our bags and shit, and he just didn't stop. He didn't give a
Wow.
shit. And then he get to the destination. He's looking around. He goes 12, 12, and he was like, there was only 11, and he was just like, fuck off.
What can you do? That's his job. His job is to get most of his days. His job isn't to babysit everyone. You know.
Exactly. He was on a mission. I respected it, but yeah, we were making sure like we're on his.
He's like,
toes
we
there,
only
but
lost one. It's okay, 90%.
that is A plus.
A
Yeah,
plus
they
still.
were like that was a crazy that was a crazy airport. The airport's huge, like just massive. And it's just we
Well,
like
they do need a big airport when they got like 1 billion, people enlisted in their army. It's gonna take them a while to send everyone. They need big.
Also,
airports.
it's just isn't Hong Kong is just like the stopover place, isn't it? Like everyone goes to Hong Kong to stop over.
Yeah, mostly, yeah. I mean, people visit Hong Kong. Obviously, it's a pretty popular tourist attraction.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's been because what day did I actually get here? Tuesday. It's now Saturday. Yeah, this is my first weekend here. I've got a job lined up for.
Oh yeah. So you found something?
Yeah, 100%. They seem pretty chill, which is good. So there's just a new company that I can't talk shit about now.
You want to? No, but I'm saying you don't have to talk shit. I'm just saying. I'm like, what's the industry? Can you give us that at least?
I guess it's in like sweets.
What?
Sweets like lollies.
Oh, sweets. Okay.
Like sweet like yeah.
Yeah, I think I know.
But it's in like. Yeah, it's in it's in like, but it's in like the manufacturing of it. It's not like the.
Yeah.
I'm not like yeah. So
it's real man.
you
mean it's real man work, unlike your
previous
job, which has to do with sales and being deceptive and shit. Now you're actually dealing with the real world and being a real man.
Yeah, I didn't make the steel before. I didn't make the steel.
Yeah,
which is
now you do. Bro. Now you make
sweet
I make
steel. The lollies.
You make sweet steel.
I don't think they have steel over here, which is crazy because I was thinking about it. Like, every roof is tin. Like not every roof is fucking tile. Sorry, like it's really weird. Like how like we were driving and like McDonald's is like in a house.
Right, yeah.
It's not McDonald's. It's a fucking
It's not a
house.
restaurant. Yeah,
But
yeah.
like
Well,
it's so
everything's
weird. And
old school. A lot of the stuff was built very early on and just
yeah,
refurnished. It wasn't really like rebuilt most of the time.
honestly, I have no idea where I am at the moment, and I'm just fucking
At
driving
least
down
you got
this
maps,
canal.
bro. At least you got
No, I
maps.
mean like fucking, I want to.
Oh, go for a little swim,
I
bro.
assume someone's in there.
Yeah, it has to be. Bro, that looks like it looks like that place in Top Boy. You know,
Oh, it might be.
might be,
Might
might
just be.
be, might be.
Yeah,
Check on Duchesne to see if Duchesne's in there.
Duchesne.
Duchesne.
Um, but I did get through a whole season of Breaking Bad on the
Oh
train on the
yeah.
plane.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. It was good. Like, what seasons do they say is like absolutely
Science,
just the best?
bitch. Huh?
What seasons they say is just like the absolute best? Because like people say it's the best TV show there is. Right.
Once I think my favorite part was when Gus came in.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind when I keep watching.
But honestly,
But
it's one of those shows where as the seasons go on, it gets better and better. But
yeah,
just
I
my
enjoyed the
favorite
first season.
season.
Like, there you go.
Yeah, first season's great because it sets up everything and it's connecting everything.
Yeah, I just felt like it was relatively slow, but I think it had to be.
It
Like,
has to be
just to
because it's
kind of
building up.
explain.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
giving you each side of all the characters, and then as the seasons progress, it's developing not only the characters individually but their relationship between each other. Because first season, Walter and Jesse aren't really that close.
Is Gus the guy he buys from?
The
That's not
Latino
Gus, is it?
guy, the Latino
The guy that
guy.
just screams. The guy that screams.
I
Oh,
don't
I can't
think so.
remember.
I
I
can't
can't
remember. It's
remember.
the guy that owns Los Polos.
I can't
Los
remember. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Polos Hermanos.
Does not matter. But
Yeah, it's probably I think second or third season. I can't remember. But anyways,
yeah,
yeah,
okay. No,
it's a great
that's
show.
cool.
It's a great show.
I'll give you updates as I get further into that
Dope.
for that debacle for you. But there was something else I was gonna mention as well, but I can't remember what it was. But there's people coming. Like I said, I have to get past this swiftly.
Yeah, your voice is buffering as well.
Oh, sorry. I'm in the middle of nowhere, so I don't know if
Yeah,
I've got
no,
the
you're fine.
connection anymore.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what
What's
I
your
was going to tell you.
I want to ask what's your setup like? Have you bought all the things you need? Do you have a TV yet? What I'm trying
No,
to ask
nothing.
is like, can you game, bro? You can't game yet. You have a PS5,
I probably
but no
can.
TV.
No, I think I can game. I think
How?
today I might just use the TV that's in the front room.
Oh, what do you?
It's just it's not mine. That's the only thing.
Oh, well, who uses it?
But no. So the first couple of days I was just a bit like being a bit wary because I didn't know who was living in the house last. So far, I've only seen one girl who let us in. She lives in one room, but I don't think she ever comes out of her room. So in the front room. I might just set it up there and play
Yeah,
some today for
dude.
you.
And if like someone complains, then just be like, sorry, fucking all good, and then just buy a TV. But like, you may as well, bro. I don't. It's funny that you're like. It's so funny like that because I'm like wary of like people, as in like if I
Yeah.
meet new people, I'm like I stay a little like obviously as I get older, I've been less able to contain myself. Not in a impulsive way, but in a way where I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm just gonna say and do what I think, regardless of if I come off as, oh, that cunt's a weird cunt or he's strange. Because I used to hold back a lot back when I was younger because I was like, oh, I at least want to make I at least want to make a decent appearance. And then if I notice that the person is like willing to go as far as I am, that's when everything comes out. But with appliances and stuff, I've always been like, if I walk into someone else's house and I see an appliance that I want to use, I'll be like, hey, like, I'll be straight up. I'll be like, hey, do you mind me using the TV? Like, is this your TV? Can I use it? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
okay, yeah.
but
Yeah, I get you.
which is funny because like you seem to be like way more cautious about it. Like, oh,
Well,
I don't want. But you're opposite with
yeah,
people. You seem to be like real upfront with people straight away.
yeah. With people, I'm just like, I don't give a fuck, but with their things, I'm kind of like,
Yeah, well, see, me and you
oh, this is
opposites
your
in that.
thing.
Yeah, me and you
Yeah,
opposites in that. I'm more willing to ask to use someone's thing than to ask them to speak.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Because I want to play, bro. What the fuck? I'm not. The fact that you waited
Yeah,
a few days to
no,
like
no,
reconfirm the
legit.
situation, like, is there any
I'm not
traps on this
even kidding
TV?
you.
If I plug my PS5, will it break? Like,
It
fucking
blows
hell,
up.
man.
No, like, no, well, there's a camera in the front room as well, so I can't say any of my normal jokes.
What?
No, yeah, there's a camera in the front room. There's an Airbnb.
That's
So,
like big. You're like, are you sure you're not being like recorded?
I mean, I know I'm being recorded. That's just
No,
the
no,
camera
but I
there.
mean, like for a TV show, you don't know.
uh, yeah, no, I've not signed anything. But,
Is the girl that lives with you? Is she a native of UK or is she a
okay, I
foreigner as
thought she
well?
was. I thought she was. I've only heard her speak a couple of times. I thought she was.
Okay.
She might not be, but
Right.
I don't know. Honestly, I've seen her like once, like since she let us in the first time we got there.
Yep.
And then since then I've seen her once. She was out in the bathroom once. I said hey. She said hey, and then she went back into her room. So
Okay.
she's a native to her bedroom by the looks of things.
Yeah.
But yeah. So she doesn't come outside. So
I
that's
mean,
fine.
look,
Because
like that's honestly
but
cool
the
though.
thing is, right, with the apartment, yeah, I'm fine with it. But like, there's a bedroom. She's got her bedroom. We've got our bedroom, and then there's like an upstairs little bit where there's another bedroom, and
Yeah.
like themes. I was just because she said we were sharing the bathroom with the guy up there, but there doesn't seem to be a guy up there. So I mean, I thought everything was kind of his, so I was waiting for him to come back to kind of maybe like communicate with someone. But I mean, no. So yeah, I'll just take the TV. I'll play it. I'll play it today. Um,
Mm.
I'll play. I'll be down. But also, I mean, I'm just going to go to the gym today, sign up because I've not
Oh
done
yeah.
anything for the last fucking week. So I'm keen to do that and get back into the
Yeah,
group
that's
because
what.
once I do that, then I'll be in the full flow of me being
Right, you have
a
your
human
schedule
being again.
back because
Yeah.
you
So
start your
that's
work and then you have gym and that's realistically like all that you kind of end up doing anyways.
yeah. I mean, those are the structure of my life. So I
Mm.
can then build around that, which is easy. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool. I got some good shit coming. Some
Yeah.
good shit coming. Yeah, and then obviously money, fucking money rolling in. Fucking
Right.
things aren't as expensive over here as I think.
Yeah, I
The only
think
thing
people
that's
make it
expensive
seem
is
like
rent.
they are, but they're pretty like
Rent
everywhere
is
you.
rent is ridiculous. Rent is
Yeah.
ridiculous. But yeah,
Yeah.
rent's true. Yeah, rent's ridiculous. But and like, apparently electricity's fucked, but I've not seen that yet, so I don't need to worry
But yeah,
about it.
it's a monthly thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so but yeah,
Right. So the
rent.
location that you're staying is Airbnb, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
And what's
cheapest way
the
of living, pretty much.
right? And then what's the limit on how long you can stay there?
We can just offered, so we stayed there for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
You can stay there longer. You can like request shorter. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. Right.
So we're like,
But
yeah,
that's
when you
not
come
your
over, you
idea.
might.
You wanna find a place that you can rent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like realistically, we want to open a bank account,
Right.
so we can do shit, and we want a proper place before we do that. So yeah, there's a bunch of shit. There's a bunch of like all the legal shit you got to do. But,
Yeah.
yeah, that helps having a place where you're actually going to stay for a long period of time.
Mm.
But other than that, yeah, everything else is kind of sorted. Like, yeah, it's like not. Apparently, I need to get like an insurance number or some shit. Don't know about that.
Insurance for
But
what?
who knows? Like, you need an insurance number for a job,
Oh.
or so. Don't know. I'll do some research. I'll find it all out.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's
just
funny because
learning, man.
when you move, people make it seem like you're like starting off this like entirely new existence of like, but it's like no, you just go into a new place which has pretty similar rules to the other places you lived at, just with a difference of like few numbers in terms of like currency and interest rates and shit like that. But otherwise, man, it's legitimately like you're just doing the same thing.
It's definitely not like I can do stuff differently here to like over there, you know?
Right.
Like I can. It's if I fucking break the law over in Australia, I'm probably breaking the law over in here.
Right.
I shit on the streets in Australia. I shit on the streets in
Yeah.
in the UK. Like it's
yeah. Luckily, we don't have a large UK following yet, so they wouldn't dob on you yet. But it's gonna come back to bite you one day.
Like honestly, didn't happen anyway. It was all just a joke.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
What did they say? Allegedly, that's right.
Allegedly.
I was about to say undoubtedly, and then I was like, well, that doesn't make sense.
You had that issue before, remember?
Any sense. Yeah.
You had that issue before where you couldn't say, you didn't know what the word allegedly was.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking remember. I don't know why. It's fucking random. But yeah, I'll fucking I was gonna say yeah, I've been just fucking hustling. I've been working like crazy. I've had like shifts from like for the past 3-4 days. I've had shifts from 9 to 4 and then 4:30 to 9. So
yeah.
Yeah, I've been like, and then I've been going gym after every
What's your plan of attack when you like, because obviously you're going to Serbia first.
Mm-hmm.
You sorting out your visa from Serbia?
I could do, but I think I'm going to call them earlier and let them know my situation so they don't process my visa as soon as I apply for it. Because if they do that, then I'm in a situation where, you know how like once they accept the visa, you have to go to the UK within 30 days.
No, so you can set a date.
Well, that's what I was saying.
So if you just let them know what date you want to go there.
Was if you don't set the date, then it's 30 days till. So that's why I need to call them up and set a date and be like, I'm going to go to Serbia first for a month and then come to the UK in June.
Yeah, so pretty much you just want it to be from like the 1st of June to the 30th of June.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, so as long as you set that date, it should be all right.
Yeah, it should be fun. This should be strange.
And also, like, I guess also like getting a flight from Belgrade to like Heathrow shouldn't be hard.
Oh, dude, it's
so
the
like
easiest thing in the world.
You can always. That's what I mean.
It actually ends up for me being cheaper if I traveled to Serbia one way and then catch one way from Serbia to London than if I was to buy a ticket from.
You could do it by train as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could. I could do that again. I did that before. I did it from. Oh, actually, no. I was supposed to originally go from London to Paris with a train, but we ended up flying to Amsterdam instead. But I know it's possible, so it's not like. And I don't mind a train, especially if I'm alone. Like last time I went with an ex-girlfriend and I had to carry all of her luggage as well around, which was the only hard part. Because like, you know what I mean? Like I just had like 2 big suitcases. I'm dragging them along. And at that time I was even fucking lighter than
Did she not take a suitcase?
But her suitcase was heavier than mine. No way was she going to be able to fucking... No, look, I don't fully blame her. She tried to take her suitcase a few times and then was just like slow as fuck. And like I said, me in holiday mode, if you're going to make me do the fucking, what's that? Bro, my holidays, for fuck's sakes, have felt like the Amazing Race every time I've gone on them. That's not a fucking holiday, bro. I'm running from here to there. As soon as I get a little bit of rest, someone wakes me the fuck up or tells me, get out of the room. What kind of holiday is this? You're doing the same thing that you do at home. That's when I get home from my job, that is my holiday. I'm resting. I'm fucking chilling, bro. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, man. And every time, and so I was so pissed off because she was dragging hole, and I don't blame her because the suitcase was heavier than her. I had to fucking drag them both along like this. And like sometimes one of the wheels of the suitcase gets stuck. And so I'm like, ugh, and just fucking, oh man, I don't even remember that now. No wonder I had so many arguments with her. She fucking caused them with all the fucking Amazing Race bullshit.
It was a dream.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone yesterday and they mentioned COVID, which is crazy, right? Because it shook me because like everyone here that I'm around had like lockdown,
Right.
and like I didn't. So like it feels because like I was saying to this dude, and he was kind of like, yeah, he said there's like a bit of a hangover from it, and like
Mm.
it's now kind of like this thing where like nobody really talks about it because like it's it's gone now and it's just like in the back of everyone's head, but like everyone's still kind of getting out of it, sort of thing. And I
Yeah.
completely forgot about it. Like that everyone here is just like they're new to
Still
the world
like
again, sort of thing.
right. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, we did get we were in a lockdown for 2 weeks, but no one followed it. So
That's what I mean, because that's what I said. So there was a people who had the job interview with him. He was like, oh my, he's like, oh my god, how was yours? And I was like, oh, we didn't really
I
have
lived in
one.
Perth, bro. We
Yeah,
didn't do that.
he's like, that's mental. And it was just like pretty much, oh my god, there's a fucking
No, he didn't
football
say
pitch
that's
here.
mental. He said that's metal. That's
That's
metal.
fucking metal, bruv.
That's
Fucking
metal.
proper. There's proper shit for us. Like,
Fucking hell, lad.
I'm a fucking hell. You're telling me?
Yeah, bro, the first thing I'm gonna do as soon as I move to London is I'm catching a train to Liverpool.
Honestly, I
Catching a
have no
fucking
idea
train
where
to Liverpool.
I have no idea where I've gone. Like, I'm absolutely lost. Oh, I found this a football field.
All right, but speaking of Corona, it's funny you say that because yesterday I was talking to a coworker, and legitimately with like, like still like majority of the people that are coming in are like not wearing masks, but there's like at least a 10% of people that are still wearing masks, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man, the fear mongering really got to people because first of all, if you're reading the actual information now, you'd realize that it's actually like legitimately less effective and less like dangerous to you than a normal flu.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And it's kind of crazy, to think that people are still this fearful while majority of the people around you aren't wearing masks. So it's like you're not even that safe, first of all. And then second, it's like the only people I forgive is those Asian people that have been wearing the mask since like
From
2000.
day one. Yeah,
Dude,
the
like,
OGs.
bro, those motherfuckers, as soon as someone was like, the world's ending in 2000 because, it's
2012.
yeah. No, remember 2000 when they were saying that it's like,
I was one, bro.
no, but there was like a fear. There's still videos and shit of them talking about it. But remember, it was like the whole Y2K thing. It's like, all the lights are gonna turn off and all this crazy shit's gonna go down. Like, I swear to God, those Asians put on those masks and were like, no, we won't get killed now. And it's like,
And
okay,
then
all
they just
good.
keep doubling down. They keep
Yeah.
doubling down.
2012, yep,
Yeah.
they doubled down. They put a second layer over their mask,
COVID, they
just
tripled.
they're like, these dirty Mayans, they're not gonna get us,
I just remembered, bro. I think I might have to go to a hashtag game. I completely forgot about it.
Oh, dude.
I might have to, hey,
Because
just like
aren't
get
they
some like
nearby?
footage or
Aren't
some
they
shit. Hey,
nearby then?
yeah, they'll be in Essex, I think. So I might actually have to look that up. I've not even thought
Because
about it.
that's
Hey,
not hard.
I might.
I don't even.
Oh, are they
Would
playing
be like
today? Are
a
they?
$5-10
Wait,
ticket.
they might be playing today. Oh, if they're actually on, then I might actually head down like today or tomorrow.
Can you is it on their website and stuff?
Yeah, it probably will be.
Oh, for
So,
sure, dude. Go.
I'm out at the moment, so I'll have to Google it when I'm.
Yeah, and if
Fucking...
you make it on the cam, bro, you know.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm fucking chatting to everyone there to be like, I came from Australia, and then
I'm a
I'll shout
hashtag
out.
Australian fan.
Yeah, came all the way from Australia. Get me on the fucking video, you fucks. Oh no, what I should do, I should get a poster saying ScumCast, a ScumCast
Yeah,
poster, and be
yeah,
opposite where the fucking cameras are,
yeah.
and
And
just
they're
be
like, "What the
fucking
fuck's that?" Man. That'd be
advertising, bro.
great promotion. That'd be good promotion.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. Oh, yeah, honestly, we might have to do that. I
Hmm.
might wait for that for a while when you're here, because then we might get an
Yeah, we
interview
both
together.
do it.
Yeah, yeah. How can we do that? We should do that everywhere.
That would actually be a good advertisement, especially since we've
Yeah,
just moved here.
yeah, exactly. And it's just like, and it's also just like 330,000 other people probably that watch it. I imagine.
Right.
Like, how many people are going to be like, "What the fuck's that?"
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
especially if they go, "What the fuck's that?" and then we get an interview.
Right.
Crazy, hey?
Right. It'd be wild.
Crazy.
It would be
And we
wild.
have, and honestly, we have been watching since Australia.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So like,
We're not.
so
We're
we'll
not
be like, "Hey,
shit, bro. I'll bring up, bro. I'll
yeah."
be like, bro. I personally know Harry Honesty. Honestly, bro. Honestly, I do.
Who's they'll be like, "Who's
Me
your
and
favorite
Honesty
player?"
go way back,
Honestly,
bro. Me and Honesty go way back, as well as my friend Patience.
and my friend Gratitude.
My friend goes. I actually have a friend Patience, so that's funny.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I
like,
know. I saw him again. I fucking keep seeing the motherfucker at the gym. Fucking too big, man. Shout out to
the
Patience.
the most naturally like athletic human being ever.
Bro, he's so fucking big now, dude. Crazy, bro. Every time I see him at the gym, I just get reminded that I'm like, man, you know what the funny thing is? Last time I saw him was 3 months ago. And then
Like
I
your
came
genetic
back.
peak is his starting point.
No. No, it's just funny that every fucking time I see him, it's like, wow, that's 3 months worth of hard work. Do you know what I mean? I see it on him. I'm like, fuck, he's gotten bigger again. I'm like, wow, that's what happens if you actually dedicate yourself. And so I've been going every day. And you want to hear so for a very long time, I've been struggling to give myself reasons to go to the gym, or like not give myself reasons, but stay consistent with it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm finally hitting a stride somewhere, because I'm finally not caring, I guess, as in like I was constantly looking for reasons of like, why am I going to the gym? Like I should have a solidified reason of why I'm going to the gym in order for me to be like disciplined and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I found that didn't really help. That kind of persuaded me to like drift away from it every time that reason was no longer that important to me. And most recently, when I was on the holiday, something my sister said to me really affected me, to the point where it kind of like broke down like a wall, like a third wall. Like it kind of broke down that whole
Glass shattering.
and it was honestly something so minor and something so stupid, but it really affected me to the point where I was like, nah, like I can't lose this. I can't. And what she actually said was, I was getting changed on the holiday. I was in my undies, and she looked at me and goes, huh? And I go, what? And she's like, you don't really have an ass anymore, do you? And I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, I don't. Like, I haven't asked, but like nothing compared to what my juiciness used to be, bro. You know what I mean? Like, girls used to be like, I'm jealous of you. You have such a good ass. And like, it wasn't like a thing that I ever was like, this is great. But now that I've lost it, it's almost like
taking it for granted.
I've taken it for granted for so long, because it wasn't something that like, it wasn't something positive to me, especially because like a lot of girls be like, you have a girl's ass. And I'm like, that's not like, do I want a girl's ass? Like, is that and some girls say
That's
it's
so
a good thing.
sexist, bro.
Is it, bro? What if my ass identifies as female?
Then I have no issue with that.
Bro, you know what the crazy thing is? People are so like left behind in the dust, and like so like backwards nowadays. Like they think like your gender applies to your whole body. Have they never heard of partial body genderism?
So true. It is very true.
Bro, like it's honestly crazy that like no one's heard of partial body genderism. Like
you're ignorant.
They're so like, it's bigots, bro. Like my penis is it sees itself as a male, okay. My ass is female. My ass is female, and my mouth is trans, because it just keeps running. It just keeps running.
I'm trying to find out where I am at the moment. Beach Avenue. Interesting. I wonder if I'm walking away from my house or towards it.
Who knows, bro? It honestly all looks the same to me.
Yeah, it does. It is all the same. It is.
It's like
I might have to
love
you and leave you, because I might need to find my way home.
Easy, no worries. I think we did our thing, I think.